Dun, 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 dun.
This is definitely going to give us the best look we've had to whatever this product is. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it because I don't know much other than it's affiliated with the Unreal Engine software that has been used in the gaming industry, notably for, I believe, I think it's a design technology, I'm pretty sure. Just, I don't know. Again, I'm still trying to get immersed more into the technical side of the gaming world. I mean, I've been a gamer for a long time, but I just don't have all the lingo. But I'm trying to introduce myself to it more, but I'm familiar with the Unreal Engine name. Notably from some high-quality releases. And that's why I kind of think maybe it has to do with the design work, maybe just making, you can do more with that. I'm not exactly sure. But you're getting a special experience, not a full-on game, but just a special experience for The Matrix. Obviously, to act as a companion piece to the Matrix Resurrection movie coming out, and this whole type of homogeny between a video game and a major franchise movie release, not unheard of. There's many brands that have done that recently, especially in the bigger names like Jurassic World and Fast and Furious. They've got a couple that they've done, and there's been many other brands as well. But The Matrix, they're the latest. And again, it's like a shorter experience. It is available on the major consoles with the original voice cast returning to create this shorter, it seems, experience. At least I'm going to say it's shorter. It kind of almost gives me the impression of being that. But in which you can step into the world of The Matrix, not just for going to the movie to watch it in theaters or maybe at your home if you want to watch it on the HBO Max streaming option, but to play the game, to kind of play through a third-person action shooter in the Matrix world. It's fun. I don't care how short it is. I'm excited to try it. So let's go ahead and learn more, hopefully, and get into some more of the nitty-gritty about this special event game with this demo. We're going to go ahead and watch this first. I'll talk about it more in my condensed review segment. Fun us watching the video together. Okay. Here we go. It's a long demo, too, like 11 minutes. Let's go ahead and learn more, though. And it's probably a sizable release time if they're going to show off 10 minutes. Okay. It's on the new consoles. You know it's going to be pretty. I love the green logo. It's great. It's like we're going back in the Matrix world. How fun. Okay, here we go. That's the opening. Right? Is this sort of like the game's opening? Like we're just starting fresh from the beginning? It's definitely tied into the film. Look at that old style keyboard. We have come such a long way.
I like the freedom I feel outside the limitations of the real world. But computers are also mirrors, reflecting back who and what we are and the choices we make, the worlds we build. They also
I love seeing how game everybody is to do this. Like, we're back in the Matrix world. We got Keanu, Carrie-Anne Moss is back, all these other new cast members coming in.
Where do ideas of who we are and what we want even come from?
You take the red pill, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
We could use Lauren Fishburne back there at some point.
What is real?
How do you define?
He is missed.
For instance, I'm not even sure why I'm here. I remember waking up and thinking that I'm supposed to come here.
I like Yaya Abdul-Mateen II, but I kind of want Lawrence Fishburne back too. Maybe in the future.
Hi, I'm Keanu Reeves. Over 20 years ago, I first played the character Thomas Anderson in Matrix Trilogy. Those films pioneered digital cinema with shots like bullet time. Back then, we talked a lot about where the digital age might take cinema and narrative. In an industry where actors have tried to remain perpetually young, we wondered about digital faces that could become immortal.
Hi, I'm Carrie-Anne Moss, and I played Trinity in the...
This looks interesting.
20 years ago, we asked ourselves how long it would be before faces and bodies could be changed as easily as we change clothes.
We wondered what
this is very intense.
In a completely
it's a whole lot of Carrie-Anne Mosses.
And what would reality mean when a world we can build feels as real as our own?
Oh, what just happened?
Yeah, this is...
You have to do a little more perfecting to convince me this is the real world, but you're close. They still look a bit glossy.
Sexy action.
We've at least got the action side down.
The marketing people.
Marketing? I thought we were supposed to have total creative control.
Welcome to the Matrix.
Kind of meta in the way.
You still got it.
If I have to drive for this, I'm not going to be that good.
I sometimes miss this version.
If I can't do it well in the Lego games, I can't do it well.
What the hell are you doing back there?
Sorry, I was told this is a sim preparing me to fight the system.
Right on. You know about this?
Yeah. It's all supposed to be a little unreal.
Word of advice. Agents are bad. But whatever you do, stay away from marketing.
Okay.
See you soon.
I'm still kind of confused what we mean by marketing. Because it really does feel kind of meta. In a way.
So, what now?
Haven't you ever watched a movie before? Shoot the tires.
Say no more. Keep them off us. You drive. I'll shoot.
Okay. So you never get to operate the controllers, and they're basic, and well, at least they tell you. So it's pretty much just shoot and... I guess last like shoot and drive?
Dodge this.
The way they're disappearing, all you need is the twins. They're gonna pop up at some point? Or is it just gonna be the agents? So twins are really cool.
Trinity? They're on the car. Who's the roof? My pleasure. Sorry, boys.
It's quite a kick.
Of course they have a helicopter.
So this is like a run and drive.
Cover. Hang on.
Or is there, I mean, like running in the sense of, well, I guess running in the car. There's a lot of car racing games lately for big brands too.
Still on us.
It does feel a bit usual in that way, but it's just the big standard right now. I don't know. But it looks fun at least.
It's supposed to be safer.
Well, you're in dire straits, so you know, leave a little leeway and be a little more forgiving in a circumstance like this. I love the aspect of shooting outside the car while you're leaning out the window. That's great. It's a beautiful look, very intense.
Okay, how about the big gun?
Thought you'd never ask. You boys are gonna get a kick out of this.
I don't know, the helicopter's packing some pretty big ones. All they're showing right now is just like shoot at the cars, and I guess the agents that jump on you, so that's kind of what I'm expecting for the main function of gameplay here.
Too many of them. You again. Hold steady.
A lot of bullets you have to fire. They didn't make it easy to take it down. Okay. They're still driving.
What are you doing?
Time to blow this box down.
Oh, they're still there. Okay. Oh, it's a beautiful shot to look at. It's like the whole Matrix frame. And that's Unreal Engine for you, apparently. So I guess it's like an official acquaintance with them. Well, that looked fun. It's like we're still going. We got about like 2 minutes left. Okay. That's all AI toggle mass AI. Wow. You know, what really amazes me today, especially about the world of gaming, is how intensive it is. Not just in the design work and just how beautiful it's become now, but in how much you have going on. In toggle day/night. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. Rule-based object placement. I didn't really see a change there, but okay. Oh, I guess toggle day and night. The particle system. Okay. Not sure what that means. Again, I'm trying to get better acquainted to gaming technical lingo. Temporal super resolution, okay. A lot of work that goes into this. Okay, so we can walk around. Or maybe they're just showing you this for the game. Or just for the demo. Just to show you all the technical stuff, but well, I don't know. I mean, this is kind of like a mini game, but I'm still kind of unsure, at least on some of the elements of what the full scope. Okay, yeah, it's part of the game. You can drive. Is this like Matrix Grand Theft Auto? Just a little less to do. Not that I like those games. I don't, but it feels similar. Okay, good. At least we know I can slow down, because I'm going to need a lot of work to stay in the lane. Okay, we're walking again. Can we get into, like, hand-to-hand combat or anything when we're on the ground, or do we just walk places? Okay, there's the overall city map. It's quite expansive for a small event like this. Okay. It's still kind of hard for me to understand everything. Oh, we're still... Oh, it's just the official logo. I'm still kind of confused on some of the details, but this will be available, as I said, for the bigger consoles, so with time... Did they give an official release date? Or maybe it's available now, I just didn't notice. I mean, this is coming again in association to the overall movie. So, you think the release date is going to be soon. Interesting opening. I love seeing Carrie-Anne Moss and Keanu Reeves again. I'm fans of them both, so I'm so excited to see them come back into this world for the new movie. I really can. And they're all game to do this ad, which is... and do the voice work, too. You don't get to play as Neo, though. That would have been fun. The combat, standard among some different types of action games that I've played or that I've seen. So I recognize the gameplay right away. So it's probably going to be very easy to follow. They give you like only 2 controls of shoot with the right trigger button and switch targets. Okay, so you can dart back and forth. Those are very basic controls, but if it's for a small, event game, essentially. So, it's not going to be as in-depth as maybe other action games are out there, but that's fine. Very easy to follow. Easy to get hooked onto the formula pretty quickly. You just shoot at the targets. Or, I guess, walk around the city and admire how beautiful it is. And it is quite expansive for a small event game. Or whatever we want to call this. Big hub. I mean, you'll probably be able to drive through that. Because, again, if they're showing you that you can drive it, I'm sure you'll be able to, go for the streets, essentially. Looks amazing. I'll have to wait and see. I don't have the upper consoles, though, so I might have to, honestly... If only someone had those consoles available for cheaper. I can't find... I still have so much trouble finding a PlayStation and an Xbox, the newer versions, at one of the large chain retailers. I mean, now you got supply shortages, so I didn't even consider that factor, but for a long time, it was... You couldn't buy any of them pretty much because no one had them available. The only ones that were available were on Amazon, I think, and eBay, and those are either double the price or you can't guarantee they're coming from a smoke-free, pet-free home. And I'm like, I got allergies. I mean, I want a PlayStation. I'm not willing to, to ignore that. I might have to watch this. I mean, I don't know what the release is. I don't even know if you'll be able... Is there like a limited window on this where you'll be able to access it even after the movie's released? Like, how long will it remain up? I don't know exactly. Is this something you have to be, on time for? I'm not sure. If you know anything more than I do, maybe you've done some more research and maybe you know some details that I don't, feel free to chime in down below in the comment section and fill me in, because I'd love to learn more. I mean, from what I'm seeing, it looks great. It looks like it'd be a lot of fun. If I had a newer console, I'd probably be able to play it sooner. But for those of you who were lucky enough to get a PlayStation, well, they were still, I guess, majorly in stock, for the most part, for the, $500, which is still expensive, but it's cheaper than $1,000. I'm sure you'll have a fun time. But I will definitely keep up to speed on this one. I'll try. So we'll see what happens in the future. And as we get closer to the release date of the new movie, and maybe this, we'll learn more. But what are your guys' thoughts with The Matrix Awakens? Let me know down below. And don't forget all the good stuff for liking, subscribing, sharing that bell until we get to watch more, perhaps, from this game. Or whatever we get to watch here next, maybe it's Matrix related or something completely different. I will see you guys. And until that point, thanks for watching this video. I love you guys. Don't forget to love your fellow man. God bless. And peace.